All right, Justin Munoz here. Yakima MTG doing another Fate Reforged Trakir draft. This I remember there's a bunch of Fate cards that I haven't played with. 4/4/4/4 Vigilant seems good, and the fact that you can move the counters around in response to some sort of some of the removal and just other abilities seems pretty sick. Also in the pack is a Bathe in Dragonfire, a Reach of Shadows. Yeah, I'm going to take this. The Dog Hunter. Is that how you pronounce it? Alright, so this is the fourth video that we've done. I thought I'd just talk a little bit about who I am. I am not a Magic expert. Just been playing for, let's see, going on 5 years now, consistently, since a little bit before the Innistrad block. And I just love drafting. And, I haven't played with the Siege, but it seems pretty good. Because the Dragons aspect doesn't seem insane, but the Cons one seems pretty good. Yeah, just get into loot. Seems really good. A lot of really good black cards. So, or blue cards, excuse me. The Siege, the Sage I like. Whisk Away's fine. Reality Shift works. It really comes down to these two. Gosh, this is actually a tough one. I think I really like having the Sandblast. And it keeps me open. Okay. No, let's live a little. Oh man, these are both two really good cards. I'm gonna take the Stance just because it does more things. And there's the Douse. Okay, so we're getting past blue cards, so that's a good sign for taking the Siege. Also getting past Valorous Stance, so that's pretty good too. There's another Bathe. This pack is just really good. Alright, so I've been playing Magic consistently since before Innistrad block. Love drafting. Prefer drafting to any other format. Yeah, let's take the Stance. Okay, so man, this is a late Douse and Gloom, 4th pick. So I guess technically we could be Esper. We got the Jeskai Sage, which is the best of the blue cards here. The Tranquil Cove, which would be good if we went blue. Whisk Away seems the weakest of the bunch. I'm going to take the Jeskai Sage and try to do some sort of white-blue Jeskai Prowess thing. Of course, we don't give any really white or blue cards in this pack. We could play Ugin's Construct, which I'm not crazy about in a white-blue deck. I'm going to take the Harsh Sustenance in case we do end up Esper. I think that'd be fine. We might not. The Sandblast here over the Jeskai Sage is what I'm going to go with. So, basically what Yakima MTG is what I started is I live in a pretty small town in Washington called Yakima. Not a really big Magic community here. But it's a fun community, and just trying to build that community up a little bit. We're on the eastern side of Washington, so lots of play in Seattle, lots of really good players too. That's where I'm originally from is that side of the state. But I moved over here a couple of years and just trying to promote local play here on the internet. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to take this other Jeskai Sage. I like to draw cards. Yeah. So that's the point of Yakima MTG. Just trying to promote Magic in the area, and doing that through these videos. Hopefully we'll have another video poster from the Yakima area here soon who actually played on the Pro Tour. And then, of course, we got the Friday night videos. So, all right, so this is the pack that I opened. And I'm going to take a pressure point because I like having pressure points in a Jeskai deck. More so than the Barricade. I mean, I don't want to bounce my Jeskai Sages. Jeez, how many Jeskai Sages is too many? I'm going to take the Reality Shift. I'm going to take this right into Bean. And actually, Abzan Advantage might be decent if we play against another Siege. Of course, we can always pick up a late erase too. We'll just take the right into Bean. Put this Alicia here as Vanguard. Not playing any of this stuff. So, videos. Just doing these for fun. Like I said, I like to draft. If I could, I'd draft all day, all the time. My favorite draft format, and I was really lucky because I got in the Innistrad block, and Innistrad was so much fun. So, I've enjoyed a lot of these blocks. Innistrad was great. Dark Ascension wasn't bad, but I preferred the triple Innistrad block. Avacyn Restored was a really rough time to draft. It was just weird having one nerfed color. Like, you could play black, but black was so bad, and if there ended up two people being black, then you're like in really big trouble. So that was pretty sucky. Alright, so if I take this Murder's Cut, we're pretty much full on Esper, and that's cool. It's easily, I'd pick Murder's Cut almost over any card. It's just so good. I'd like to get some land too eventually. Hopefully one of these two come back. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we might get one of these two land back, which is actually fine. Either one of them would be cool for us. So, wow, end hostilities. I'm not going to pass that. I'd like to have this Force Away. The Treasure Cruise would be good. I wouldn't mind Dragon Eye Savants even, but we're going to take this end hostilities. Alright, so I don't love Kill Shot in a deck like this. And actually, our deck is kind of silly right now. I mean, we've got the Outlast kind of mechanic where you want to move 1/1s to other stuff. That's just one card. We have a bunch of the Jeskai Sages, which are fine. So between these two, I'm going to take the Monastery Flock. There's another Kill Shot. Scalding Tarn isn't, or Scalding Kin isn't really what we want. I don't want to be heavy black. I want black to be a splash. We're actually just going to take the Scoured Banners. That's perfectly okay with us. I've seen a lot of these things. So we've got a Tranquil Cove here and a Glacial Stalker. I'm just going to go with the Glacial Stalker. I'd like to pick up in these lands. There's so many of them. Anik Bonkin. Do we want an Anik Bonkin over a Tranquil Cove? Yes, we do. Gladly pick up this Force Away here. So I don't know what I'm doing here. Like as far as Magic goes, I'm not a pro player. I'd like to get more involved with the community and stuff, and I think that's more what I'm trying to do. I'm always trying to get better though, so it's kind of the name of the game here, is just getting better. Let's take this War Behemoth. I like these Jeskai Sages. They're not great, but with enough like spells, we can. It's always fun to put out some Jeskai Sages, then end hostilities, everything. Hateblade would be good, but we get this Tranquil Cove, so that's pretty sweet. Sandbar we can get whenever. I wouldn't mind having a Disdainful Stroke either. So we're doing okay. Magic's just fun. It's just a lot of fun. We get this full treasure cruise. That's cool. Take a full treasure cruise. Just trying to get better, and it actually making these videos helps you get better, because even if a small amount of people watch them, it still makes you a little accountable, you know? I don't want to do anything really dumb. A lot of times when I'm playing Magic Online and I'm not recording a video, I will do other things because there's so much wait time and downtime, and I'll get caught up in any of that stuff and not play to the best of my ability, and that's never really good. So just getting the last couple picks here. None of this stuff is going to get played. Really, we're not doing great. Maybe got a little too excited about the Jeskai Sages, but they're such a cool card. I love drawing cards. I mean, we took the Monastery Siege over that Sandblast too. I don't really feel like we've passed a lot. Maybe we haven't really passed any like cards that made us go, "Wow, I wish we were in those colors." So that's always good. And right now we're a real slight black splash. So we've got Mystic of the Hidden Ways, we've got a Crippling Chill, and we've got a Flooded Strand. Normally I don't like taking fetch lands first, because I don't really find that they're worth like the 1 or 2 tickets that are worth, maybe 3 tickets that they're worth. Only thing we're passing is a Mystic, which is decent. I mean, it's fine, and a Crippling Chill, which we could end up wheeling. There's no other real cards. I'm going to take it. It helps our lands. Helps Treasure Cruise. So I'm cool with that. This might be the last Fate Reforged draft I do. Dragons is just around the corner. I think Legacy Cube might be coming up too. So I might do one or two of those. We'll see. Alright, lots of options here. We've got a Horde Chief, which I like a lot. We've got the Mystic of the Hidden Way. We've got the Riverroad Aerialists, which is also really good. I think in Feat of Resistance is probably even better than all that. You know what? Let's take the feat. It feels prowess. I feel like we can get into this stuff later. Another counter we can move around. Ooh, we get a clever impersonator. I like that a lot. Maybe we can copy a Planeswalker that we didn't open. Alright, so Bellstrike, which I don't like. Don't think we want a second Treasure Cruise. We got the War Behemoth and the Jeskai Student. Got a ton of 2-drops. Let's take the War Behemoth. That might not be right. Right here, I'm going to take the Crippling Chill. No, we're taking the Assault Road Patrol. And let's pick up this Erase for the sideboard. Oh, we didn't really get anything out of that pack. Wow, that's late. So Abzan was pretty open. Yeah, that's good. Don't have a ton of creatures, but that's fine. What do we got? Monastery Siege. That's pretty sweet. This would be fine if we had like anything else to go with it. It's actually probably our best pick here. Dragonite Savants isn't really what we're going for. Sandbar we don't need. So let's take that. Well, looks like we'll have to make some cuts. We are at 25. Yeah, none of this stuff is getting played. So this is basically a 4/4 Vigilance where we can potentially move the counters around and like say somebody tries to kill it or something, we can move all its counters. Or move a counter, one counter at a time. Real light black splash. This might not be great. Just because we don't have a ton of creatures. We've got 13 plus the random being is 14. Might cut the flock. That puts us at 23. And this actually seems kind of like a 23 mana deck because we do have all the sages. We don't have a ton of really expensive stuff. We could probably play, let's see, three black sources, or 3 additional black sources with the Scoured Barrens. Jeez. Abzan ended up being wide open. At least black. Some sort of black ended up being open. $27. It's 24. Alright, let's take a look at this. This is a creature. These are morphs. So 13 creatures. I guess our win condition is to blow everything up, kill everything, and just sage him to death. We got the reality shift, force away, valor stance, pressure point is fine, sandblast, cruise. Yeah, it seems like a 23-17 deck as opposed to most of the time running 18 lands. But we've got the 3 Jeskai Sages, we've got a ton of 2-drops. So let's add this, so color. Whoops. And then add some lands. Right, 3 black. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, and 4. That seems fine. We're missing anything. Oh, we got a James Lens of Clarity, I forgot. We always bring in Harsh Sustenance if we feel like we don't have enough removal. We can bump up our black and bring in some creatures or even the flock. Alright, so this is what we're going to roll with.